welcome back to my channel. And today I'm bringing you my May TBR game. Just a quick reminder, we utilize this board game, which is called Pages Between the Red Dirt and Stardust, to help us select our monthly TBR. And it is already May. I have decided not to participate in any readathons specifically for this month, though I have previously participated in the Escape the Readathon created by Lexi. I'll have Lexi's channel and the video for that readathon linked down below in case you would like to check it out. It is a lot of fun and I would recommend, but at the moment I have decided to give myself a bit of a chill month, especially because in the month of April, I actually only managed to read one book. So that leads me into my quick recap of last month's TBR. I'll put it up on the screen. So I had What's a Girl Gotta Do by Holly Bourne for a TBR jar. I did not read this. I had Books and Bribes by Lucinda Race for an animal on the cover. I did start this book, but I have not finished it. I had A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks for a TBR jar. I also did not read this one. And my end space was Finding Nessie by Edwina Lindsay, which I did read and I finished it on the 9th of April. So I don't think it really needs to be said, but considering the only book I finished was way back at the start of the month, I have not really been reading throughout the month of April. I also have not really been keeping up with any of my video content or my makeup applications either. So it has been a bit of a slow month when it comes to my projects and my hobbies. So that is why I've made the decision to step back a little bit throughout the month of May. However, I am planning to do a weekend personal reading vlog readathon during the month. I haven't yet decided what I'm going to utilize to help me select books. Should I just mood read? Should I play the card game I did for my Good Charlotte weekend reading vlog? I'll have that linked up in the cards down in the description. Or potentially, I'm not sure if it's this month or next month, but could I look at doing one of the board games such as the Relax and Readathon? I'll have my last video for that also linked up in the cards and down in the description. But let me know down in the comments what you would like to see me do for a weekend reading vlog throughout the month of May. But I digress. It is time to jump into this month's board game. Okay, so we've got our little dinosaur again and my 12-sided dice. Like I said, we did not complete my TBR, so we are taking the long road. But let's start with roll 1. 1. Okay. That is a slow start, and we got a star. So our first star card is an audiobook. Perfect. So roll 1 got us a star prompt, and it is audiobook, which is actually a very good prompt for me because a large proportion of my reading is done in audiobook format. So I have actually decided to read a book that I already had borrowed out through Libby. I have not yet commenced it, but it is one that I was planning to read next time I'm traveling. And that is The Pivot Year by Brianna Wiest. I'll have it written down here. But this is a non-fiction self-help style book designed to kind of get things back on track. I enjoy this type of book content. I have previously read The Year of Yes and another book that is structured over a year. I'll have pictures of those over here to give you an idea, but I do enjoy this type of self-help book. Hence why I had already borrowed it out and why I'm going to utilize it for my audiobook for my first roll. But let's jump back for our second roll. So time for roll 2. Hopefully this isn't going to be a very long path. We got a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're over here on the long path and we landed on a moon. We've got a moon cards over here. And our next card is New to Me Author. Okay, that one will be interesting. So then we landed on a moon and the prompt is a new to me author. For this one, I have jumped into my Kobo, and one of the ebooks I've got from one of those Stuff Your E-Reader days for free, and that is Crazy Little Thing Called Love by Mariah Ankerman. I'll also have the author's name down here. I have not read from this author before, and this book I had actually put onto my TBR separately for this month, as my local book club's theme for this month is love in all its forms. This book has a fake marriage trope within it. The main character, Cassie, needs to get married to secure her inheritance from her grandmother. Our main male character, his name is Delta. He's the youngest of 4 siblings. And he says yes to this fake marriage for, I think, a monetary value. Cassie's best friend is Delta's older sister, Charlie. And Delta and Cassie already got a bit of a rough relationship. I would potentially say frenemies. So I think this is going to also have the frenemies to lovers style trope as well. Technically, I have commenced reading this book. I am about a chapter in, and already I can see there is a lot of good banter between these two characters. We haven't yet got to actually securing the fake marriage, but I am so far enjoying the writing style and looking forward to where this author takes us. But on to roll 3. On to roll 3. Let's see if we can move a bit quicker. A 10, perfect. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we landed on another moon. We haven't really got many moon cards. Oops, I grabbed 2 over time. Intimidated to read. Great. I knew the moon cards were a little bit harder, but this one's not going to be that fun. Yeah, the prompt, intimidated to read. There is a lot of books that I'm intimidated to read for a lot of different reasons. Some of them are the length, some of them are the writing style or the author or even the content. But I've actually decided to read a book for this prompt that I have put on my TBR before, but I've been intimidated to read it because I'm worried I will not like it. And that book you will actually already see here in my background, and it is Verity by Colleen Hoover. As you will know if you've followed me for a while, my name is Verity, hence why I am a little bit intimidated to read this book. I'm worried that I'm not going to like a book that has my name as the titular character. I've actually never read the blurb. The only reason I'm even interested is because it's named after me. Well, it's not named after me, but it has the same name as me. So I have been very intimidated to read it. I know Colleen Hoover has got very mixed feelings in relation to their writing style, and I don't think I've ever read anything from her before. So I am also hesitant because of all of this. It has made this book very intimidating and has put me off reading it for quite a while. But today is the day, and we're going to be bringing in Verity by Colleen Hoover as my intimidated to read prompt. So 3 rolls in, roll 4, a 3. 1, 2, 3. That has got us on a star prompt. Single word title. Oh, that will be fun. And we're back on a star prompt with a single word title. This one took me a minute to decide what I wanted to read, but I've actually decided to try to get a bit of a start on my bingo board, specifically the square for classics. I'll have my bingo board video, last one, up in the cards and down in the description. But I will be reading Dracula by Bram Stoker. This is the classic vampire story, and I'm looking forward to the fact that majority of the book is told through letter format. I have read this previously, but I did not completely finish it. And this time around, instead of reading it in physical copy, I have decided to try listening to it in audiobook. This is going to be a long read. It is a 19-hour audiobook. And I do have the physical copy here somewhere, so I might actually do some of it as immersion reading because I'm not exactly sure if the audiobook format will take away from the story. If you have read it via audiobook as well as physical, please let me know down in the comments your thoughts, feelings, or otherwise. But my single word titled book is going to be Dracula. Roll number 5, and I wonder if this month we're not going to land on any TBR jars. Number 9, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And that roll got us out of the board. So time for a free pick. And just like that, we have made it to the end space, which means I get to free pick a book. I have actually decided to select a book that I have previously commenced reading, but I never managed to finish it. So this is a book I have commenced. And that is Minimalism, The Path to an Organized, Stress-Free and Decluttered Life by Gwyneth Snow. I'm hoping the fact that I've already commenced reading this, it means I'm going to be able to get through it quicker, and it will also mean I'll be able to note off a book from my soft DNF list as part of my bingo board. But I'm hoping that May is going to be a good reading month for me. And I think I've made some very smart strategic selections for this month's TBR. But until next time, I'm Verity. This was my May TBR game. And now to the outro.